Good evening, baby boys and girls. Welcome to the Chris Gethard Show. Playing us in the greatest house band in the history of public access, the LLC. Featuring internet liaison Bethany Hall, the still mustachioed human fish. We got Random Sandy back in the saddle. She's ready to ride. We got Jams being pumped out by Jeff Rosenstock. I'm Merv, and me and Jersey Dave are twinsies tonight. Bet your ass. Let's give it up for our host, Chris Gethard!
Eating butts ain't nothing to fuck with. 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 Eating butts ain't nothing to fuck with.
Sometimes I don't think I'm mine. Watching all the right friends, I want to yell and die nuts. Just flowers in each other's hair, all making out, all showing the world we don't care. I know I had every moment sweet, and I know I had too many fears. Wanna see this down all I cry. When that's a way, I'm asking, well, I have to get out, get to know and die. This is how it goes. Well, after the house, it's enough. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Yeah. Woo. I'm not the only charge alive for a goddamn other. That night to do it.
All right, well, welcome to the Chris Gethard Show. I'm your host, Chris Gethard. Want to say hi to everybody watching live on MNN, everybody watching live at thechrisgethardshow.com, anybody who might be downloading this in the future. Very excited about tonight's show. We have a great musical guest, Jeff Rosenstock. And sometimes that's how our show begins. Very, very happy to be here. On a strange night thus far. Strange night. Every once in a while, the intro to the show, 15 minutes of people chanting, "Eat more butts," while a man dressed as a unicorn fillets the red, white, and blue dildo that Random Sandy brought. All right.
Welcome back, everybody.
That is the first time we've ever had the chant last so long that the musical act happened before we could even get a word out. So I should just say, Jeff is a good friend, great dude. You know him from his solo work, from his work with Bomb the Music Industry, and you just saw him throw down, lead the crowd in even louder chants of "Eat more butts." And he's playing a show with his new project, Antarctigo Vespucci, on Saturday at Shea Stadium in Brooklyn. And I'm opening, I'm doing some jokes there. And Mike Yerrick's playing too, so if you're a Gethard Show fan in New York, you have the great Jeff Rosenstock, as well as myself and Mikey on Saturday. So maybe we'll see you guys there.
What time?
What time is the show? It's a great question. What time is that?
I think 8.
Probably 8.
Shea Stadium.
Not that Shea Stadium. No, that's gone now. So some punk kids in Bushwick opened up a venue called. I don't think I'm big enough to play Shea Stadium.
Not yet, Chris, but soon.
Thank you, Sandy. Thank you for believing in me, Sandy. I believe in you too, Random Sandy. What should we do at this point? I guess we just do the episode, right?
Yeah.
All right. Tonight's episode, every once in a while, we like to just deal with some genuine emotions. And every once in a while, we do an episode where, there's been a couple episodes where I'm like, this is just how I'm feeling. We have to deal with it. I won't be able to fake it on the air. So tonight's episode is called I Feel Nervous All the Time. Some Twitter feedback on this episode. Our old friend Royce says 125 episodes in and TCGS still has surprises. This was one of the most spontaneous and amazing things I've ever seen on live TV. Thank you, Royce.
Hello.
All right. And then we have a guy named Uncle Crizzle. Oh, Uncle Crizzle, old friend of the show. He goes, I'm going to assume the Chris Gethard show wasn't picked up by Comedy Central and he doesn't give a fuck anymore. That is what the first entire 15 minutes of our episode starts. So yeah, I feel nervous all the time. That's just been in general. I feel like out of everybody up here, Bethany, you've known me longest, and that's usually true.
Yeah.
Lately, it's been extraordinarily true.
That sucks.
I'm nervous all the time. What, are you guys nervous? Do you guys get nervous? Human fish, nervous versus cool customer. Oh, I think I see the answer.
Nervous.
Wow! Bait and switch, a little bait and switch there. Human fish. Murph, how about you? You tend to play things a little fast and loose. You don't strike me as the nervous type.
I don't really get too nervous. Yeah, I guess some anxiety. Depression
You do?
most.
More depression?
More depression than any
Wow,
kind of
I didn't know that
nervous.
about you.
Yeah, well, I drown it. I drown it in a lot of...
I do know that.
Over the years, many different
I do know that
substances
about
of- Yeah, self-medication.
Random Sandy, how about you? Are you an anxiety-driven person? Do you get nervous?
I think I was in LA for 2 months. I was so happy and carefree. Come back to New York, man. Everyone wants your fucking money. No one, I mean, even a cab driver tonight wanted more money, and it's just really an anxious city because there's a lot of energy here, and I think a lot of times anxiety is energy. So, especially, you're a comic, before you go on, you better have some anxiety. It's excitement.
Random Sandy, that's wise words. Wise words. Bethany Hall, how about you, Bethany? Very wise. Nailed it. You nailed that. Bethany, how about you? Are you nervous lately?
Lately, I have not been totally myself. So
How's that now?
how's it not
Explain. No, let's get specific about that.
been? Well, I don't want to get too specific.
Okay.
But no, yeah, I'm just not sure what's happening in my life.
Yeah, me neither,
And
man.
that's a little nerve-wracking.
Yeah, because you and I now have each put in 5 years on this, and we're so close. We're so close, but I don't know if they're going to pick us up. I have no idea. I should not be talking about this. I have no idea. No updates. Radio silence. What do we do if they don't do it? This has been my whole life for
Another network.
They don't, none of them, come on, Sandy. You think we haven't tried? You think we haven't thought about that?
But sometimes when one fly closes, another one opens.
Hell yeah.
Whoa. No, really, I think that you're brilliant. I think it's
Thank
a
you,
great
Sandy.
show, and that's why I showed up tonight. So, I mean, I think it's a great show, and I think that someone, if they don't want you, and I don't like Comedy Central usually. I think you do good.
I love it. I want to go on record and say I love them. Big fan. Kroll Show, Amy Schumer, Nathan for you. Broad City. They're killing it left and right. Killing it left and right. Fantastic network, and man, would I be proud to work for them.
I would definitely be proud. Of course, I would be proud to be on it because I know I would bring a better show.
Which is just to say that we would work so hard. Yeah, which is just to say we would work so hard to really nail it, and it's not to say that their current shows are anything but great. What?
Bend over.
Sandy, you're making me more nervous.
That's just my opinion, honey.
That's
mean,
true.
You know.
Eat more butts.
No! Stop it! No! Stop it! No! No! No!
Wow.
And guys, I think you should lighten up.
Whoa, Sandy, you gotta chill. I love you. You gotta chill on this tip.
That's not your opinion. That's mine.
That is true. That does
I'm
not.
not getting any deals.
Hey, and if we were a show that tried to censor ourselves, we would have never gotten that. We would have never gotten that deal. So I'm not gonna.
just speaking from my heart, and I think they should have a better sense of humor in those offices.
I think they are great. I think they are amazing and great. Let's go to the phone. I want to go to line 3.
Why don't you give us a call?
All right, I want to start off right away. Go to line 3. Here's a guy who used to call the show all the time. We haven't heard from this guy in at least a year. At least a year.
I don't know who this guy is.
You don't even remember him, but you will as soon as he starts talking. Our old friend, he disappeared after a clash with evil JD Amato. One of the early instances of JD being evil. Sudo from Florida. Sudo, are you there? The floor is yours, my friend. Now, how do I know this is the real Sudo and not an impersonator?
That's probably what real Sudo is.
It's him. It's definitely him. Okay, so Sudo, we're talking about nervousness tonight. What makes you nervous? I don't think this is the real Sudo. I don't think this is the real Sudo. He used to say words.
He's trying to tell us that
Chris,
cats
it's
and
Otis.
squeaky doors make him.
Oh, this is Otis?
Yes, this is Otis. It's the real Sudo.
That's awesome. Let's get back to it. We missed you, man. So we. Sudo, for anybody who's a more recent viewer of the show, Sudo used to call and just do this. And then one day, JT told him, hey, man, maybe switch up your bit. And then he never called again because he got sad. And this is the first time he's back. And I always told Sudo, whenever he called, he has as long as he wants to stay on the phone. So, Sudo, it's all you. We already spent 15 minutes chanting about butts. I get why that makes you nervous. I guess the best I could say is just like you gotta follow your own instincts and impulses, and if you feel like that's what you need to do, then you just need to do it with your head held high, you know? That's really more of a question that I think Bethany could answer.
I would just say trust your instincts. Really, because you got to listen to whatever you're dealing with and just trust what your gut is saying.
Go with your gut.
You're welcome.
Go with your butt.
Go with your butt, is what Random Sandy would say. Murph, any advice for Sudo as he deals with this problem?
Sudo, I think you're gonna find the answer to this problem not in the state of Florida. Outside, you gotta leave Florida.
What's on my mind? Nelly Frittata versus Nacho Frittata.
Nelly Frittata versus Nacho Frittata. Who wins?
Nacho Frittata.
Okay, so Sudo, any closing words? I hope we've helped calm your nerves a little bit. I wait for you to hang up. I do not hang up on you. This is by far my favorite episode we've ever done. By far. How are the chat rats? How are the Asian rats feeling, Bethany?
They're rats more butts.
The Asian rats want more butts?
No, their new name is Rats More Butts.
No, oh God, they changed their name. Sudo, these guys are always changing their name. What do you think about that?
They're having a... Now they're meowing.
Sudo, the chat rats are supporting you. They're typing the word meow. I'll gladly put my name on this. The Chris Gethard Show. What do you think about that, Sudo? 33 years old. I'm getting married in August. This is what I do. This is what I do. This is what I do, Sudo. This is the best thing I have going for me. And I'm in my 30s and I'm getting married. How would that make you feel, Sudo, if you were talking to a man who pretends to be a cat on public access when you're supposed to be a fucking grown-up? How would that make you feel? Would you feel nervous? Because I'm terrified, Sudo. How many cats do you have? I turn 34 next month, Sudo. And I'm sick all the time.
You turned 34?
I turned 34.
You're getting so old.
I know.
Oh,
and I'm feeling old. And I'm not healthy. My stress is wearing me down, Sudo. And I don't know how to deal with it. I don't know what to do.
That's true.
What about medication?
Oh, I'm on it all, Sandy. I got all the medication. Yeah, what do you take? You don't have to say if you don't want.
What was the last I take butt. No. What do I take?
I take Advair and Singular. Asthma.
What do
I take
To be honest-
Lamictal and Wellbutrin. Depression.
Well, I think, the best thing for depression is Vicodin.
Really? No, Murph, you've had some experience there.
It's not a long-term plan. But if you're having a rough weekend.
Exactly. I don't take anything too much. But once in a while, right before the Chris Gethard Show, I did have to take a little something with a fucking Monster Energy drink.
A Monster Energy
Yeah,
drink?
I had two.
You had two Monster?
I love Monster Energy drink.
It sounds like, Sudo, you like Monster Energy drink as well? Oh, are you drinking some right now?
It sounds like he's sucking a cock.
That's your, hey, to each her own, Sandy. We are half an hour in. You like it, Mikey?
I love this episode.
Messenger Bag, how you feeling?
I'm pretty good.
I meant about the episode.
Yeah, it's fun.
You're not so sold on it.
I'm wondering if we'll pull it off, you know what I mean?
I want to know how Johnny's feeling.
This is the most public access episode we've ever done.
Is this the most public access episode we've ever done?
Because it was 15 minutes of people
Because the public is kind of deciding what happens, right?
This was more public access than Conspiracy Theory Gary. All right, Sudo, again, if you want to hang up and let the show move on, totally up to you. If you,
Tennessee, y'all.
no, we don't move on until Sudo says. So Sudo, totally up to you. If I hear you hang up, I will take another call. If not, we will literally just do this the whole episode. It is up to you, my friend. Sandy, that's how we work.
I love Tennessee, baby. I record there, and maybe it's my ex-husband because he moved down there.
You got an ex-husband?
Oh yeah.
Oh, how long were you married?
Not too long.
Okay.
Days?
He turned gay.
He turned gay.
And I always blame myself.
You do?
Yeah, I blame myself.
That must have been hard.
He wasn't hard, no. Not for me anyway, but.
Turn gay, turn gay, turn gay, turn gay. What the hell did I say about this? Stop it! Stop it! No! I know you're trying to
You gotta listen to him. Tracksuit Liar Hater is clearly the old-timey sheriff of this show.
Tracksuit Liar Hater versus Tracksuit Enforcer.
Who wins?
I dub thee the Tracksuit Enforcer.
Tracksuit Enforcer has been here for 3 full weeks now. I have yet to ask him his actual name. True or false? I do not know who you are. No, I don't ever want to know. I never want to know. I want to know you only as
You
this.
told me his name last week, and I honestly said to you, I don't care.
All right, so Sudo, anything else? You gonna let us move on with the episode, or do you want to make more noises?
Sandy, I want to know more about your marriage.
Would you like his number? Well, he played guitar and he was very masculine, but you never know with a man. You can never know. Some men are gay, they look gay and they're not, and some men are, and it was really horrible. I came home one night and I found him in bed with a man.
Wow. Orlando
Did
is
that
cheating.
look gay?
Random Orlando he was the liaison on Connor Ratliff's presidential campaign. You are cheering this idea. Orlando, do you want to come up and talk about this? If you want to be that bold, as a woman shares your pain. So Orlando, returning to the show. Now, Orlando, you're cheering. Random Sandy opening up, sharing a painful incident, and you're cheering for it.
I'm cheering for gay sex.
You're cheering just for the idea of gay sex.
Yeah, it's the best.
Even if you're cheating, it's the best.
Well,
Why is it the best?
I don't know. I mean,
I can't see two. I can't see two men, two
Well,
women either. I can sooner see two men, but I'd be a lesbian, but I just don't want to have sex with a woman.
Yeah, but it's to each his own. You know what, Sandy? Everybody. I don't know, Orlando. I don't know about that. You cheered her sharing a bad story, and then you ski-daddled when things got weird, man. I don't know that that's cool. I'll call you out, Orlando. Sudo, how do you feel about the whole issue? Well, this is the point of the show. This is starting to hit a valley, but we're committing to it. And my guess, because I've done comedy a long time, my guess is that right now the Sudo thing's starting to get old. But if we stick with it, it's going to get funny again. That's my guess.
I don't think so.
You don't think so, Sandy?
No, I think he's kind of obnoxious. He's not my type, and
Sudo, Sandy's not a fan.
Everyone
Well,
likes
also-
him. Hey, no wonder I'm a loner, because maybe people just don't like me either. So I'm like with him.
I do like you, Sandy.
Oh, thank you.
I do like you a lot.
Sandy, actually, in the chat rats were so excited when you came back this week.
Thank you.
I'll be honest, Sandy. Some of the chat rats, they were talking some shit when you first showed up.
Yeah.
And last week you weren't here. I said, cut that shit out. And I think they all realized that you bring a lot to the show.
Oh,
You're
great.
far different energy than we've ever had. And I
Great.
could not be more proud to have you on the show.
Oh, thank you, man.
I love the dildo, too.
This is my side dick.
Explain this dildo to us.
Well, a single woman, unfortunately. Well, to be honest, real honest, this is from my movie. I did a movie called Peaches Does Herself. And
You don't put those sparkles in your hole, do you? That just seems unsanitary.
To be honest, I don't use it. I use my middle finger, baby.
All right.
And that
You and I have a lot
and
in
that
common.
stinks. No, I'm just saying. I'm writing a book about my sex life. You know what it's called? My middle finger. The critics are saying it stinks. But.
That played so much better than the homophobic comments.
When I'm as the naked cowgirl in Times Square, I stick my middle finger up. People are like, oh man, they're offended, but I love my middle finger.
Okay.
Why does the middle finger have a bad rap?
Well,
what do you think?
Because it has for generations. So I don't think I don't think people can safely assume that you have a love of it when you're sticking it in their face, because you know what it means.
Well, yeah, see?
But they know that means fuck you, straight up.
And you know that means fuck you too, right?
But not really. I do it like... I don't know. To be honest, I just stick them up.
Okay, let's see. Sudo, are you still on the phone? Are we still doing this? Wow.
Sudo.
All right. Sudo, not going anywhere. All right, well, okay, we were going to be in the middle of a very heartfelt episode. It clearly went in a different direction. I am not upset about that. But we do have two characters making their debut tonight. I'm really glad, because this episode needed some grounding. And I'm glad. It's two characters. They've both been mentioned on the show before, making their first appearances. Chuck Clamato and the King of Hats. Okay, this is Chuck Clamato and the King of Hats. So which one of you is the King of Hats?
Hello, I'm the King of Hats.
And I'm Chuck Clamato.
I'm sorry, I blew your bit. I did not know. I did not know. You're Chuck Clamato.
I'm Chuck Clamato.
And I'm the one they call the King of Hats.
Now, he wears a lot of hats and a crown. Why are you the King of Hats? Also, can you please show... Can you turn to the side so we can all see the tag on your sunglasses that says Beach Blast?
I want to be able to return these if this doesn't go so well tonight.
Well,
I think that's already...
I took this robe from the display case at Bed Bath & Beyond, so I cannot return it. But boy, am I having a Clamato time.
No chance we could have just bit the bullet and held up till next week, huh, fellas?
I was all dressed for the ball.
And this Clamato juice would go bad. Oh, this Clamato juice is ripe. Ripe Clamato juice. I wear 10 hats on my head, the same number of likes I have for Clamato.
Well, thank you guys so much. Would you guys, I really love this. Can you come back next week and do it again?
I'll speak for both of us. I don't see why not.
I'll come back every week, and I'll do a web series.
Cool. Cool.
Cool. We're having a great time.
I know you guys are fictional characters.
Why do you mean that?
In the large lexicon of fictional characters. Let me just ask you two. What does the phrase head writers mean to you?
I think it means waiting for you to scream, let's make this one a character, writing that down, and bringing it up 80 weeks later.
And I think I don't need to explain what I think head writer means.
What? All right, well, thank you, King of Hats and Chuck Clamato. All right. How did the rats feel about that? How are the rats feeling about this episode?
Okay, we got like an "Oh, Drew," and then Drew is going to die on stage. Head writers, bah ha 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 ha.
It looks like Sudo has hung up. So, Sudo, thank you for calling in. Call anytime. Call any week.
Thank you.
Let's go ahead. Let's go to Paige in Tennessee. Intern Paige on line 4. Paige, how are you?
Hey, Chris, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. This is a very strange episode, though, even by the standards of our show, I would say.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Very
How
weird.
are you feeling about it? Is it okay?
Oh, it's great. Yeah.
Good, good, good. So, Paige, you're doing great. You're killing it, getting into colleges and whatnot. That's awesome.
Thank you.
What did you want to talk about tonight?
I actually want to talk about college. I'm really fucking nervous for college.
I get that. Paige, I don't want to
Yeah.
scare you. My fucking life fell apart when I went to college.
Yeah,
Everything.
I know it's like normal to
I
be
went to
nervous
Rutgers
about
University.
college and stuff, but like last time I went away,
That's where I'm from.
Me too. From home for an extended amount of time, I was like very seriously depressed. So, yeah.
Well, Paige, I would love to give you warm advice saying everything's going to be okay and you're going to handle it well, but for me...
But I will do that.
Bethany will do that.
Coach, everything's going to be fine. College is a great experience. Like, embrace it, enjoy it. You're going to have a great time.
But there may be, like, stretches, let's say maybe like 4 full years where it crushes you.
Or there may be years that you just make some of your best friends and then you're bridesmaids in all of their weddings.
Do drugs in college, right?
There's definitely drugs
I
in
didn't
college.
go, but I did the yes. During that time frame, sure.
Well, Paige, here's one thing I do know. You got your shit together way more than I did and way more than most people I ever met. You worked for the show, and the show, I think, was at one of its best stretches when you were working for us because you were killing it so consistently.
Thanks, Chris.
I think you're gonna really nail it out there. Personally, I think you're a tougher person than I was at your age.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
What part of Tennessee? What part of
Yeah,
Tennessee?
what part of Tennessee?
I'm from Knoxville.
Knoxville.
Right. I thought you might know my ex-husband.
I don't think so, no.
His name was Dick.
Is that true?
And Dick left a bad taste in my mouth.
Was that just a joke, or was his name really Dick?
His name was really Dick.
Okay, I buy it then.
All Dicks in Tennessee.
Okay. What part of Jersey are you from?
Newark.
I'm from West Orange.
Yay! When Newark was white. Can I say that?
That was, you can, yeah, I mean, you can
Newark
say
was white and Jewish. We had all
yeah,
Jewish
Philip
names.
Roth. Philip Roth, the famous author from there.
Right. He lived in my neighborhood.
Really? We
Yes.
quake.
We quake! Yay!
Yeah.
I've been to New Jersey.
Sad, Philip Roth.
Who was the one person? Oh, the world's greatest dancer, Rob Malone. Starting a Philip Roth chant. Rob, come on up here. Come on up. So you're a Philip Roth fan.
I read the one book.
Which book? He's written about 30 acclaimed novels.
Like the big one.
Portnoy's Complaint?
That's the one.
The real perverted one.
I read Portnoy's Complaint. Philip Roth. Philip Roth.
Oh, I thought that was going to go till the end of the episode.
A great whiff of that Pennsylvania musk while Rob Malone was up here.
Look at that, Rob. Murph saying you smell real good. Oh, Rob making
He's
his way
coming
all
back.
the way back. Across the whole studio. Across the whole studio, Rob coming back.
Thanks, Murph.
Okay. Rob, we haven't seen you in a while. How have you been?
Doing pretty good.
Do you get nervous about anything?
Mm-hmm.
What types of stuff gets you nervous?
The first thing that came to mind, I don't want to talk about right now.
Rob Malone, ladies and gentlemen. Rob Malone, the world's greatest dancer. Paige, thank you for the call. Let's go to Jason in Florida on line 1. Jason, welcome to the show.
What's up, guys? Oh, my God. This has been the best episode I've watched in a while.
Awesome. That's great. Thank you. I will not lie, Jason. I have not felt totally on my game since we came back from our hiatus.
You know what, man? I think you've been doing great. You've had some weird-ass episodes come up, and I've been excited for this episode, and it's been fucking great.
That's awesome. You sound really positive. You don't sound like a guy who suffers from too many nerves.
Okay, I am suffering from nerves. You see, I'm gonna go on the opposite of what Paige is dealing with. I'm about to graduate in 2 days. I have an aunt flying in from New York to go see my graduation, but I'm graduating 3 credits shy. So I'm pretty much faking walking across the fucking stage to be like, oh, I'm graduating. I'm not really graduating.
So you're 3 credits short, you're not really graduating, and then even when you do, that means a full lifetime of struggle and figuring out exactly where you land. And that would mean you're around 22, 23, which means you got about, at least, probably modern medicine, 50 years. 50
of
years.
landing on your feet
Maybe.
and being
Oh, God.
healthy.
Thank you for reminding of me of that. That's
Hey.
really going to help me.
I'm about 11 years ahead of you, man, and I don't know what's going to happen to me in 6 months. We could be on TV, we could be on Comedy Central in 6
We
months.
could be on TV in 6 months.
Or I could
Didn't really get, after shooting the pilot, did not really get nervous at all. And I'm
Really?
kind of a lunatic, but you know I texted you immediately and I was like, I'm 100% certain this show's going to get picked up.
I don't know, man.
That might be. I mean, that's just...
Can I just say, what was on the pilot? I always think about what was on the pilot.
We got a lot of violence and bullshit.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I would really like to. I would love to know.
We got to dance.
We danced a lot.
We drank
We
some whiskey.
executed ourselves with dog collars. It was
There
all
was
right.
glitter.
But Jason, I would say this, man, the 3 credit thing, don't worry about the 3 credit thing. You'll either get the credits or you won't. No employer will ever actually ask to see your diploma. Never. Has that ever happened to anyone?
Never.
Never. You're good, man. You made it 99% of the way. Wherever you went, you graduated. They don't
Can I
care.
ask Jeff a question?
What's up?
Can I ask Jeff Rosenstock a question?
Yeah, Jeff Rosenstock.
Yay!
Yeah, Jeff's ready.
Yeah, okay. So my friends are wondering if you have some sort of beef with Chris Cliven from Ghost Mice.
No.
But thank you, Jason, for trying to awkwardly air punk rock gossip.
Oh, man! Oh.
Jason, I like you. Jason, I like you. Call back whenever. Jeff's fine. Jeff's fine with that guy. He's totally fine. Right?
Cool, I'm glad.
Yeah, no,
I'm
that sounds
glad.
good.
So can I just ask, how do we combat stress? I could say how I do it. I think exercise is, besides masturbating. No, but truthfully, I think that exercise is the greatest
It goes
thing.
a long way.
Right? Exercise.
And for me, I think helping other people. When you get in your own head, you gotta try to help somebody else. Realize your own problems don't matter, especially when you're a fucking spoiled kid from the suburbs whose biggest worry is he might
I hear
have a
you're
TV
very
show.
rich, Chris.
You heard I'm rich?
Yeah.
Ah, someone lied, Sandy.
That's an M&N gossip.
Is that the M&N?
Yes.
Sandy, let's talk about
Comes
this.
from money.
Everybody else at M&N fucking hates me. True or false?
False.
True. You like me.
They respect
That guy
you.
who does the
They're
show with his
jealous.
mom likes me.
They're jealous, though.
Most of the people hate me around
No,
here.
I really
True.
don't think so.
I can name names, Sandy. But Eminem asked me not to anymore.
Hey, Chris, you have transformed. I've been here many years since it was a hole in the ground, M&N building, and you have transformed this place into.
Well, they've taken great care of me, and I'm glad to help out. But that's the rumor that I'm a rich kid?
Yeah, that you're real rich. You're from Millburn. I thought you were from Millburn.
People are saying I'm a. They're saying I'm a rich kid from Millburn. Anybody?
He comes from money. He comes from money.
No.
I love
Anyone who knows anything about Essex County, New Jersey knows that Millburn Gethard is a way worse hashtag than Hollywood Gethard. Fuck Millburn rich kids, man. West Orange, baby. Down the hill, baby. Pleasant Valley Way, Sandy. That's what I'm talking about. Jimmy Buffs.
Jimmy Buffs.
You know Jimmy Buffs?
No.
All right, we got to go to our musical guest. They kicked the whole show off before and helped us segue from an eating butt chat. So happy my friend Jeff is here. Remember, Saturday night, playing with his new project, Shea Stadium in Brooklyn, myself, Mikey Erg opening. Also, can I talk about this?
What, our ice cream musical?
Me and Jeff Rosenstock. About which one?
Back to the Island. Live tape it on Friday in Union Hall. You
Oh.
like how I did that? Yeah, you can talk about
That's awesome. Live taping Friday, Union Hall. Sorry about that. Please tell me whatever I want. Anything else? And also, me and Jeff Rosenstock, no joke, currently writing a musical to be staged next year about a man. The whole musical is about a man in line at Applegate Farms ice cream store in Montclair, New Jersey. It's gonna be awesome. Jeff's has already written music. I've dropped the ball on my end.
Brilliant. I really do.
Thank you. I feel the same way about you.
I recorded in Nashville with some great guys, but you guys really impressed me. Great musicians.
That's awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, remember, live taping Friday. We'll see you on Saturday at Shea Stadium. Please welcome back to the show my friend and yours, Jeff Rosenstock.
We're Jeff and John and Tim and Chris, and thanks a lot, Chris Gethard, for having us on, and everybody who works here. This is a really wonderful show. We're just so happy to be here. Worry about the road ends, maggots in the trash, so I don't empty the trash. I don't empty the trash. Worry about the moldy dishes, the spiders in the train, so I won't do the dishes today.